Dobbs, your next patient is waiting. Here's his file.
Let's see. Mr. Benedict Arnold. Well, that's interesting. His parents must have a cruel sense of humor naming him that. Maybe that's the gist of his problem.
He's here on the request of Detective Jameson from Homicide to confirm or deny the recent diagnosis of Mr. Arnold.
And because Mr. Arnold believes his shadow has strangled numerous victims over the past several months. Is he alone?
Yes, but we've seen a lot of patients, Doctor, but this guy, there's something eerie.
Eerie.
Well, like when you're in a room but you feel you're not alone, you get that creepy chill.
Okay, Ruth. Only one way to find out. Send him in.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Mr. Arnold. Nice to meet you. Have you dropped something?
No.
There is no need to be afraid, Mr. Arnold. Do you know why you're here?
To understand my problem and define the solution.
Yes. You have summed up my task nicely. To understand your problem before setting a course of correction. You've been through this before.
Yeah, I've been through this before.
And what were the results of your last session?
Exploration of my complaint merely led to unrealistic clinical assessments.
You disagree with the diagnosis?
And they say I'm delusional, that my problem vague and convoluted.
Okay. A delusional disorder is a form of psychosis, where a person believes his visions are real, even after evidence to the contrary.
There was no evidence to prove I was imagining anything. In fact, delusions contain a certain degree of truth, do they not?
Yes, in certain situations. You seem to be well informed in the psychological process, Mr. Arnold.
I listen to what other people think. I believe my complaint is not delusional, but very real.
Perhaps you overstated or embellished.
Do not assume I lied. That upsets me immensely.
Okay, I'm sorry. I certainly did not intend to suggest that you lied. I will listen with an open mind. First, I would like to learn a little bit about your likes, your dislikes, friends, family, anything really.
I'm unemployed.
And your diet. Are you eating healthy?
I microwave everything.
Fruits and vegetables.
I had an apple last week.
Okay. Couple your lifestyle with an erratic eating routine, and it would certainly create a psychological circumstance, possibly delusional imagery. Do you have a special friend?
Like a girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes. Her name is Meg. She died.
I'm sorry. Was it an accident?
Yes, an accident.
Your file states that you reside with your parents. Tell me of them.
Both are dead.
I see. How long have they been deceased?
2 weeks.
Both at the same time? How terrible. What was the cause of their demise?
Same as the others.
What do you mean?
You have the report in front of you.
Yes, I do. And Mr. Arnold, it is quite unnerving. It states that you've been in the area of several strangulations, yet never evidence of anything other than coincidence. Do you have any knowledge of these strangulations?
Same as the others.
Mr. Arnold, please, from the beginning.
As I gave the story to the police and the doctors, and probably the same story I'll give to people after you.
I would really like to hear, if you don't mind, Mr. Arnold. Please.
I was sitting down watching TV. Then the lightning struck, and the TV popped and fizzled. Then I looked at my watch. It was 6 a.m. 6 uncounted hours later.
Right. You fell asleep for 6 hours at exactly the moment the television lost power.
When I awoke, I thought I saw a shadow, maybe a mouse running across the floor. But I felt a presence in the room.
Were your parents alive at the time?
Yes?
Both, or perhaps one of them, maybe?
No, I asked my father. Neither one of them were near my room. He suggested maybe it was a doppelganger.
Excuse me? What?
A doppelganger.
German, I believe, for mythical phantom. An interesting choice to depict a shadow.
Yeah. You're smiling like the others. They tell me that lightning caused undue anxiety and delusional images. Don't patronize me, Doctor. I saw my demon, my doppelganger, same in any language.
I'm not making light of your problem, Mr. Arnold. My position is to ascertain evidence that will corroborate or deny your visions and provide a path for suitable methods to eradicate your crisis. Won't you raise your head?
I'm afraid to. I can't control it. It hates being agitated.
I find your dilemma the same as Jimmy Stewart and his imaginable rabbit, Harvey.
I would say more like a Jekyll and Hyde.
But it's just a shadow. How can a shape without substance, one that mimics your every move, harm anyone?
Yeah. Just like the others. I mean, how can a shadow hurt anyone? I'll tell you how. It's my exact duplicate. It has committed murder, including my parents, because they infuriated it. I can't control it. And it will kill again. Anyone who upsets it is in danger.
Mr. Arnold, the electrical storm seems to be the root of your dilemma. It frightened you. And when we are in a state of fear, our senses mobilize at every level, reacting within our own consciousness. Even our imagination can run amok. Ergo, you believe this double walker murdered your parents.
It did.
And Mag.
We had an argument. I left, and when I came back, the police were there, and she was dead.
And your parents?
Yeah, they were getting on me about finding work. So, I left, and when I came back, they were dead.
Okay. Maybe we can determine how to rid you of this double walker.
Do you believe me?
I keep my beliefs in check, Mr. Arnold, until all the data needed to verify or produce evidence to the contrary is established.
Polite and professional rhetoric, meaning no.
I need time to assimilate information and learn more of you and your shadow. The others may not have believed you. They may have laughed at you, they may have mocked you, and may have caused you to think you were crazy. I certainly will not mock you. But, Mr. Arnold, please understand. The imagination is a sensitive emotion. And fear will present any amount of shock, especially produced in an electrical storm. With that in mind, I'm going to schedule you for medication for...
Psychosomatic disorder.
Why, yes. You can raise your head now, Mr. Arnold.
No, I can't.
I assure you, we are alone.
No, we are not.
I see no one.
I do.
But there is...
I find it amazing that you people have hardly any faith in those like me who are afflicted with these issues. You just label it as a falsehood, even though we scream for help.
Mr. Arnold?
I sensed empathy in you. I thought maybe you might believe.
Please, Mr. Arnold, we can discuss... Ruth? Has Mr. Arnold left the office? I see. No. No need to go after him. Thank you. Hello? Homicide office. Detective Jameson, please. Yes, I'll hold. Thank you. Oh my God!